So let's see the next problem that we were solving, right? We were solving top 50 array coding problems. Now under level 2 we need to solve this. Find if there is any subarray with sum equal to 0, right? Let's solve this. And again, this is interesting, one of the interesting problem. Let me explain you how it works. First of all, let me explain you the question. Given an array of positive and negative elements, find if there is a subarray so with some 0. So you need to find whether there is a subarray with some 0. Again, you can do this brute approach, like naive approach you can do. Again, I should start from 0, then I should go till n, I plus plus, right? And then j should start from I, then j should be less than n, j plus plus. You increment the sum initially let it be 0. So you increment the sum with less or equal to a or of j. Now if you find sum is equal to 0, at that time you return yes. That's it, return yes, right? And that can work out, right? But it will take big of n square. That is only the problem we have, but you need to complete within big of n time. Okay, again let me explain you how we can solve this. If you followed my playlist of this array problems, I explained you about ones and two zeros, right? Ones and zeros, how to check how, like you need to check how many subarrays are there with equal number of zeros and ones. So same technique I am going to apply. So initially, right, let me take a map, unordered map. Any map you can take. Let me take a unordered map because the time taken by unordered map is constant, big of 1. So let me take unordered map. Okay, now what I'm doing is initially my sum will be 0. Okay, now I will traverse through this array. So which array? I'm going to copy this array and I'm going to paste this here. So this is what the array is. So you traverse this array, 4 you got. Okay, you add up to this sum, right? You find a cumulative sum now, right? Of 4 will give you what? Some value will become 4. Okay, some value is 4. Check whether that sum is there in unordered map or not. So it is not there. It is not there. So add that element and give it as true, right? True. That means this element is there. That is what the value says. Now next you traverse through the array, right? So you find 2. Now again you need to add up the 2 with this sum. So sum will become what? Sum will become 6. So sum is 6 is not there in map. So you make a key called 6, then you make it as a true. Now again go to the next element, that is -3. You need to add -3 to this sum, so you will get 3. Now 3, it is there. Is it there in unordered map? No, it is not there. So add and make it as true. Now again next element is 1. So add that 1 to this sum, right? You will get 4. So check whether that 4 is there or not. Yes, it is there. That means what? Return true. That's it. You need to return true. Why? Because you had this sum called 4, right? Previously you had this sum value 4. Now again you are getting this sum value as 4. Why this could happen? This could happen because there are some addition and subtraction going on between these 4s, right? Between these 4. So this addition and subtraction is nullifying themselves and giving the result as 0. That means their sum will be 0, right? So you can check it. You simply add these elements, 2 minus 3 and 1. So what you are getting is 0. That means 0 is present. This subarray, there is a subarray with some 0. So you return yes. That's it. You need to straightforward, like directly you need to return yes. That's it. That is what you need to do, right? So let me write a code, or else again another case. Let me show you. Imagine your elements are 0, 3, 4, 5. So sum is initially 0. Again, you are traversing through the array. Now you need to add 0 to it. So you will add 0 to the 0, then you will get 0. So can I return true now? Can I return yes? Yes, you can, because even 0 is a subarray. So that is one thing I am going to cover in this code. So let me do what I said. So I need to create a unordered map. Now it is of int and bool type because it stores true. Even you can take int, there is no problem. So bool type unordered map. Then I need a sum. Okay, sum is initially 0. Now I need to traverse through this what array. Size is also given and array is also given. I need to take a cumulative sum. So if this sum is 0, that means you got this 0. Or, right? Or if this sum is already present in map, right? If this sum, that means sum, if it is already present in map, right? true, true. That means you can also use find and end, what I used to write, right? I was used to write m dot find is not equal to m dot end. You can use that one, even that will work. Or you can even m dot sum will give you what? True, if that element is there. It gives the value. So if that value is it equal to true, means that sum is already there. Yes, it is already there. Then what you need to do? You need to return. That's it. You need to return. And again, you need to return true. Else what you do? You need to add that element into the map, unordered map, and name it and give the value as true. Right? Can do this. So if this return don't work, then what does that mean? That means sum 0 is not possible. So let me return false now. So let me run the code. So I'm getting compiler error, FA false, FALS false, spelling was wrong. I need to return bool type. Okay, let me submit. So all the test cases should pass, and I think it will pass. Okay, so this is about this problem. Again, if there are some standard techniques in array, you can use them. Like you can use window, you can use sorting technique, you can use swapping technique, or you can create another extra array, or you can use set, you can use map, you can use a sliding window as I said. Then you can use you can do like this, right? So there are the standard 5 or 6 techniques, so that can yield you the result. If time complexity is again, time complexity should be maintained. If it is not to be maintained, then you can simply use nested for loop, right? So thank you.